Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh.
You're watching Pyro
I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw. I'll be pressing on, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my I got bad intentions, make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the south, if they
We
wanted
hope
to
your
smoke.
experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. Alright, let's start the show.
Good evening, kings, queens, and the entire spectrum in between. It is your boy Kwame here with another episode of Pyro Power Hour Reality TV Edition. We have a lot to talk about. Oh, I don't have my copyright on. We on air, girl. We on air. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. What's going on, Michaela? How you doing, Queen? Thank you so much. Yes, we are going to talk about that. We have a lot to celebrate today. Praise Jesus. Do me a quick favor while you guys are getting settled on in. Do me a quick favor and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Also share so you can let other people know that we are live, loud, and in color, as well as subscribe if you are not a part of the Pyro Maniacs. You want to join the Pyro Maniac family. Oh my. All this is in here, girl. What is going on? I didn't do any chat. Listen, I've been getting ready for my other show, which is happening tonight. Kwame Speaks Live. Let me tell you something. That show is probably going to be, I have been working. I have been working. We got to talk about it. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day. What is going on, Dr. Ho? He said, I'm in the car. I'm here, honey. My girls advanced to the Final Four. I have screamed my lungs loose. I know that's right. Congratulations to the basketball team over at Dr. Holt's school, y'all. Yes, they are advancing to the Final Four as they should, because they're the champions. They're going to win. We speak in the name of Jesus. They're going to win, period. But if they don't, which they will, but if they don't, they're still champions regardless. Shout out to Dr. Holt's students. All right. Yes, let's get into some. Oh, I didn't even put this in here. There's a lot going on, y'all. Like when I tell you that I have been working on my evening show so hard. It is so going on, but I want to get into it. We have so much to talk about. So much happened between last week and this week when it came to the reality TV world. So much crap dropped today, so we're gonna get into it. All right, y'all. So first of all, welcome everybody la-da-da-da, all of our pyromaniacs, and also shout out to our gladiators who are guarding and watching the roads and the highways and byways. All right, shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for keeping the area safe. Dr. Holt said had to make sure those Trump supporters didn't mess with them, but they got. I know that's right. Protect the kids, okay? Huh. Hey, Major, what's up, handsome? How you doing, sir? Do it, Doctor. Yeah, do it, Doctor Ho. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's get into some stuff here. First up, let's get into the quick drop. Now, I have not watched the full interview yet, so I am going to report on it on Watch Hour this week. I will be doing a Watch Hour in Patreon for the Real Housewives of Potomac, as well as Miami, as well as Bold and Bougie, because I am going to only be reviewing the what do you call it? Married to Medicine tonight, because we have a lot of heavy news on today. So I just want to make sure that we have enough time to review those shows as well. And I'm going to do a watch hour specifically. You can watch it with me as I react first hand into the show. But Gertie, who is a part of Real Housewives of Miami, she apparently was reading the girls for filth on Carlos King's show. As you know, Carlos King occasionally does brings on guests onto the show, and they have conversations. You know, they kind of deep dive into different things or whatever. But Gertie was giving it. She was giving it. She was giving energy. She was letting people know. She was reading the girls. She was expressing her feelings and opinions when people try to shut her down. So now she had carte blanche to kind of say what she needed to say. But shout out to Gertie. I like Gertie. Gertie's one of my favorites on the Real Housewives of Miami. I think she's one of the realest on there. And yeah, you know, I enjoy her. I enjoy her on the show. So she was giving it, but she can't do it in the. Well, that's another conversation. And I wonder if she can't do it in her face, Michaela, because of the fact that they won't allow it, like in terms of the producers. But that's here nor there. All right, y'all. That's it with Gertie. She looks good. She looks beautiful bald. I like her bald or a low cut. She's cute. Yeah, go Gertie. We love you. All right. Next up, y'all. Apparently, Andy Cohen's getting sued. Like, whatever. I don't know what's going on, but either Andy Cohen's getting sued or Brandi Glanville. So let me backtrack. So Brandi Glanville is a part of a lawsuit from one of the original cast members of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. They did a girls trip show together, which is kind of funded by Peacock and governed by Peacock. But Andy Cohen, I believe, is still the EP for that show as well. But apparently that, I believe, I forget who it was. It's an OG. What is her name? It doesn't matter at the moment because I can't see it. And I didn't bring it up, but she's an OG from New Jersey, and she is basically suing Bravo, not High Priestess. Right, exactly. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, they all need to sit down quickly and expeditiously. But Brandi Glanville still wants a personal apology from Andy Cohen since accusing him of SHing. Okay, she accused him of harassment, which is really, really interesting. But I'm not going to believe, because Brandi's a lush. For those who actually follow Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, or excuse me, I think she was on Orange County? I think she was on Orange County. Brandi is a lush. And so she is someone that I wouldn't trust with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't trust I just don't trust her. She's one of those girls that I feel would accuse you of SAing just by standing next to her. That's how drunk she gets. And we have documentation, so it's not anything that I'm saying, but again, everything is alleged. We don't know if this happened or not. This is what she is alleging that happened, okay? But that's here nor there. I'm not putting that up, Dr. Ho, but yes. Allegedly he is. Actually, I've heard the opposite from some of my I have a couple of friends in WeHo that has actually experienced him, allegedly. And they said that he's not that. They said that he is definitely a whole. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. But last week, Andy Cohen shared a message to his Twitter account, formerly known as X, and said that the conversation they had was just a joke and admitted that his actions were totally inappropriate. Unfortunately, Glanville isn't accepting his tweet as an apology. On Monday, the Real Housewives star spoke on X and said, I have not received a personal apology from anyone. I saw an apology that Andy posted to his fans for his mistreatment of me and inappropriateness. Um, as as previously reported, Glanville claimed Cohen FaceTimed her and boasted about how he wanted to sleep with another Bravo star and allegedly asked her to come and watch him have sex. In the letter that was sent to NBC, the name of the Bravo star that Andy allegedly wanted to hook up with was not listed. Mr. Cohen was Miss Glanville's boss at the time and exercised complete and total control over her career. The letter read, "This was an extraordinary abuse of power that left Miss Glanville feeling trapped and disgusted. It is inconceivable that Mr. Cohen remains in post in spite of this behavior and harkens back to the old days of Matt Lauer and NBC News when profits were prioritized over people." Now that is a little too much. So in my personal opinion, I think you should lawyer up, Andy, just to be on the safe side, because that's that cool. But I do understand where, Brandy's coming from. I don't understand why Brandy's going after Andy when, Brandy, you were accused of essaying, or not essaying, but harassment people anyway. So I don't understand what your problem is and where you're coming from, because you were already feeling but there's documentation, there's actual footage of you being inappropriate. And now you're saying that because now there's also people saying that, Andy is a lush as well, that he gets really, really drunk and he gets handsy-feely and, but, I get it. The fact that he is their boss, I can understand why people would feel uncomfortable with it. Of course, Bethany Frankel had her, her sneak piece and what she needed to say and her dissertation on what's right and wrong with the world. So, that's here nor there. This is on the other side of Bravo. I usually stick on, the skin hand side for me. But that's here nor there. This is her tweet or post or whatever she did that she posted to her social media expressing her desire and demand for a personal apology from Andy Cohen. Don't hold your breath, boo-boo. Okay, let's move on, shall we? I'm kind of over them and over the whole situation. Dr. Holt says, well, either way, he's a gal. Girl, go sit your baby. You ain't gonna get that apology. Just sit down or take a shot. That's what I'm saying. This was unnecessary, and I feel like you did this in a way to kind of deter from the fact that you were named in a lawsuit about your inappropriateness. So, whatever. Moving on. Portia and Simon. As you guys know, we reported that that Portia is filed for divorce last week amidst allegations of Simon and legal issues and scandals and things of that nature, financial woes, if you will. Again, this is all alleged. Wanted to throw that out there. But Portia Williams has delivered a stern message to her estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, by cautioning him from destroying, concealing, or altering any documents or evidence related to their financial records as their divorce battle continues to play out, according to page 6. Williams, who recently announced her return to the Housewives franchise, made it known that she doesn't want Simon to change up their financials or sell off any property during their shocking divorce battle. Quote, after a petition for divorce has been filed, no transfer of property by either party, except a bona fide transfer and payment of pre-existing debts, shall pass title so as to avoid the vesting thereof, according to the final verdict of the jury in the case. The documents read. quote, pending the final determination by the court of the right of either party to alimony, neither party shall make any substantial change to the assets of the party's estate except in the course of ordinary business affairs and except for bona fide transfers for value. Williams' petition continued. Yeah, that is basically telling Simon, you better not change nothing because I want my alimony money. Okay, girl? I want my alimony money. So you better keep your Nigerian fingers off those paperworks. And I better not see no washed checks. I better not see nothing. Because Portia's not playing up in here. What did Michaela say? Michaela said, who cares? It's not like that money gonna matter. That money don't even exist. I mean, allegedly. You know what, Michaela? You've been on one today, but I get it. I understand. And I am 150% agree with you. We're gonna leave that up for a couple of seconds. Let that marinate for a little bit as we watch the memories that is Simon and Portia. I really was rooting for them. I really was, y'all. I was rooting for them. I wanted them to succeed. I wanted them to win. I wanted them to have beautiful chocolate babies. Girl, you needed to get at least one baby in with him. Then you could have locked that check in forever. But we're going to pray for you, Portia. I love you so much. I really do. You're still one of my favorites, boo. And I'm glad that you're back. Speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. Some of my prayers were answered, my God, on today. Now, you guys know that I had a desire and a wish list and a prediction board, okay? We had already confirmed from... Dr. Holt said, stay away from the Nigerians. Watch your social security card, credit cards, debit cards, birth certificates, and passports. Yes. But you guys know that we had already confirmed that Portia was coming back. It has been confirmed that I don't think she's really confirmed it, but we know that Kenya's coming back, and we're still waiting on if Portia was coming back. And then I said that we should bring over Candace and then add Tamar and T.S. Madison, but y'all yelled at me, okay? And then last week we also talked about there was rumors or desires rather that Tiffany Pollard should be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta as well, but an alleged full cast list of the original of the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been aired or released on the Neighborhood Talk. And the official, allegedly, this has not been confirmed by Bravo, but allegedly the cast list is Portia, Kenya, Shamia, Drew, a young lady named Angela Reed, who is an insurance agent, I believe, Akilah Coleman, who is Kenya's friend, and Britt Edie, who I believe is I don't even know who she is. There's no shade. That's no shade. Kenya Moore coming back peddling that $1.99 hairspray. Honey, she's doing something, but I didn't think she was gonna leave. I just didn't think she was gonna leave. And what we're not seeing, y'all, what we're not seeing is two people. Sonya is not there. Right, I could have done without Drew. You could have put in Candace or Tamar or T.S. Madison or even Tiffany. You could even put in Cynthia. But that's here nor there. But Drew's there. She's fine. I mean, I could deal with Drew over Sonya. I really can, because Drew gave me a little something. She, when she was activated, she was activated. Drew wasn't boring. Who these people? Right. I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are. Apparently, this is Kenya's friend. We all know Shamia, and I'm so glad Shamia's in it because I like Shamia. Shamia, when she was a friend of the show, she was a friend of the show. She did her thing. So I'm interested in what she's going to bring if she's going to become a peach holder. But again, this is all alleged. This is not an official statement from Bravo. We have not received an official statement from Bravo. This is all alleged. Okay, praise Jesus. But these three girls at the bottom, I don't know them, but I'm interested. They may do it. But in addition to all of that, Sheree allegedly is coming back as a friend of the show.
Ooh, had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who had been saying?
I really don't care if Sheree is there or not. I'm sorry. Don't give a damn if Sheree is there or not. Sheree, take your time. She's not somebody that I, was excited about her coming back in the first thing on place. Okay? Right. We need to bring Nene back. But I honestly, at this point, I don't want to see Nene on Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I don't. I want her to have her own dang on show. I'm sorry. She will blow the water out of all of the shows. She will blow all of the shows out of the water. I promise you. If she gets her own show, they will, whatever network she's on, it's going to make bank. I promise you that. Her and what's her name? Who else should get her own show? Quad. We're gonna talk about Quad in a minute. Because Quad, Quad messy. Quad's one of those Kojic church messy, Kojic church girl messy. I'm gonna explain in a second. She one of them Kojic church girl messy, but we're gonna get into that. What are y'all saying? Y'all are so mean. Dr. Ho said, "Child, if it's true, Portia and Kenya got to carry the sheet. They got to carry the show." But I think Shamia can handle. I really do think that Shamia is going to be maybe I'm putting too much on Shamia because we put too much on Drew, and she didn't lift. No. I could have done without Sheba. Lord, help this season of the show. That's about to happen. I know. But Portia's back. We're gonna see how it is. Not too much on Quad. I like Quad. I do. I like Quad. I do think that she is. She operates like them Kojic girl. Like she is like. Let me be quiet. What's up, Keats? How you doing, King? How you doing? Thanks for coming through. Shout out to Keats Reynolds. Listen, y'all, hot mess express. But I'm glad to see it. I'm glad that we have some. Again, this is all alleged. We don't know. This is not confirmed, and we still have a couple of months before filming. Probably like I think a month or two before they film because they usually film in the summer. So we'll see how it all goes, and we'll see what happens and how everything works out with them. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get into a review of Married to Medicine because my God, on today, all I have to say is, and all I have to ask while we're waiting, who invited Quad?
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxor Noir.
Hey pilots, did you know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet and Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet and Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet and Flight Radio.
On the stage. All right, y'all. We're Black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm, and it does expand the Pyro family. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of this fiery, loving crowd. All right, y'all. We're gonna and thank you to our sponsors, Bullet and Flight Radio. Also, make sure you check out some of our other sponsors, The Black of Me Apparel and Lux and Noir, as well as Conversations with Clergy, which airs every Thursday at 5:15 Pacific Standard Time with Dr. Dante Morrison. Shout out to him. All right, y'all. Let's get into the reality rewind with Married to Medicine. My God, on today. First of all, the gowns. Can we talk about the gowns that they were wearing? I can't show you because, you know, Bravo will strike the channel or not strike the channel, but try to copyright the channel, copyright whatever it's called, the channel, whatever. So I'm not going to put it up there. But the girls were giving in this gala, okay? So one of the things, if you guys remember, and by the way, if you have not watched it, it's a spoiler alert. So I'm going to be going in on the show, okay? All right, it's the last show of the season. I am really, really happy that we got to see more of Married to Medicine. I think that Married to Medicine has been one of the best Bravo produced shows on Bravo. And for a while, I think it was underrated, in my personal opinion. So it was nice to see a how long it's been a team that we've gotten through another season of Married to Medicine, and with some fresh new talent. So like Sweet Tea. I really still don't remember what that other girl's name is, but we'll leave that at that. Okay, shout out to her. So let's start out with we're coming off the heels of this trip that they had, and that they are going into this gala that all of them are putting together. Now, let me say this. Toya. I love Toya. Y'all know I love Toya down. For those who have been following us for a while, you know I love Toya down. But Toya, what was going on in this episode? So apparently, all of the ladies have said that we're gonna all chip in to produce this gala. So everybody had like 1,000 or whatever, however many business logos you had would be the amount of money that you would determine the amount of money that you had or were going to put in towards the gala. Well, Toya did not put in any money, but she donated some of her wine. Now, some of the girls had a problem with it because they were like, girl, we all put money towards it and all that stuff, whatever. Now, I understand where Simone and Dr. Jackie were coming from when it came to that, because the rest of the girls were like, you know, they put their money into it, so why couldn't you? Even Phaedra put her money towards it. So it's just like, it's not helping your the case that, you know, everybody's saying that, you know, that they're broke. You know, that everybody thinks that her and you know, her husband are broke, and it's just not. It's not cute. Right? It's not a cute look. If this is something that all of the girls are putting into, she's still paying the IRS. But it's $1,000, girl. You want, and then to complain if you don't want your business out there, then if you're not gonna what do you call it? If you're not gonna contribute, then your brand and business shouldn't be put up there. I'm sorry. Right? You know, so we're just going to say allegedly. I don't know for sure, Dr. Hope. We don't know that for sure. But, you know, my whole thing is like that. You know, I just think that if you're not going to participate, if it's supposed to be a group thing, like, just step back from it and don't have an attitude when somebody, you know, brings it up to your attention. Now, what I had a problem with was Dr. Heavenly. She does have no money. What I have a problem with was Dr. Heavenly in front of the entire medical community of Atlanta, okay, saying that, oh, well, you know, Toya did put no towards. Why would you do that? Why would you say that? This further puts on that you do too much. Like, I could rock with you. You have great one-liners. I think that you're hilarious. I think that you would be fun to hang out with. But you do too much sometimes. Like, it was not necessary for you to sit there and say that in front of everybody. That was completely and utterly rude. And your husband doesn't say anything to check you. It was so weird. It was so weird. I just didn't understand the need for you to do that. But that's going to be brought up. I guarantee that's probably going to be brought up in the gala. or not the gala, the reunion, because you just that type of girl. She needs to go sit down. I love you, Heavenly, but you get on my last. She gets on my last nerves. So this season, she has gotten on my, and not just on the show. She has gotten on my last nerve off of the show as well, because she does too much. You gonna mess around, girl, and you gonna lose your spot on that show. You gonna mess around because you pushing the producers too much. You be saying something you should not be saying off air. Anywho, so with the gal. Oh, okay. Now Phaedra came in looking gorgeous. I mean, her gown that she had on. Let me tell you something. If Phaedra can't do anything, she can dress. That girl is going to walk into a space and give you the dime. Okay, she is going to give you all tens. And I loved her entire outfit. I loved her presence. She just exudes class and sophistication. She exudes Atlanta royalty. I just love it. I think she was just everything. You think she's ready to go? You think who is ready to go? Heavenly? She's not going nowhere. She likes her chat. Dr. Holt said, I've been trying to tell y'all they're getting rid of Quad. Heavenly next while she running her mouth. Well, they didn't technically get rid of Quad. What they did, which they banded together to limit her amount of episodes. And that messed with her check because she allegedly was getting paid more than the rest of the girls. I don't know. I think she may be on par with Jackie. I'm not sure. Was it giving Willie Watkins realness? It was giving Willie Watkins. Can't with you. Can't stand you. Now, speaking of craziness, Quad, why did you come to this gala? Why? You knew that Sweet Tea and your ex is gonna be there. You knew, and you came in there and sashayed your little behind up in there and walked right past Toya. Toya didn't even say hi to you, girl. Which Toya, I think that was a little petty. Come on now, come on, girl. That was a little petty. You could at least said hi. I'm the type of person, I don't care if you don't like me, I'm gonna at least say hi to you, girl. Because if you don't say hi to me, I'm gonna be watching you the entire time. But then I feel like you're trying to do something. We gonna pop off? Are we gonna pop off? You gotta at least say hi. You a head nod or something. What up? You like something, girl. Sorry, that was a little rude. And then you get mad at Heavenly when she's rude to you. We can't call the pot kettle black. Come on now, pot kettle black. Just my opinion. Just my humble opinion. But Quad, you came in, and then you came in and said, "Can I give your husband a hug?" She walked up to Sweet Tea and what's his name? And, can I give your husband a hug? Is that okay? Girl, Quad. If she ain't nothing else, she is a bold Bama Jamma. Quad is a bold Bama Jamma, and that is why we love Quad. That is why we love Quad. That's one of the reasons why we love Quad, because she does things, and it's just like, girl, really? Was that necessary, girl? And she walked into that man, and she just looked at us, Sweet Tea, like, hey, girl, you can never be me, but it's fine. But I like Sweet Tea. I do. I like Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is holding her own, and I'm proud of her. One other thing that we love Quad. Okay, with the Delta signs. Okay, girl. Shout out to the Deltas. Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. I gotta make sure I put that incorporated. I always get checked on that. Michaela said she shouldn't have come because she looks crazy. She looks like she did. We love Quad. We love Quad. We love Quad, honey. We love Quad. Quad, honey. Shout out to Quad. But yes, but shout out to Sweet Tea too, because she holds her own. One thing that I did find, what is her name? This girl, the one with the husband from Africa who thinks that American husbands are like, punks, basically. I found it really interesting that her husband and Heavenly's husband are on one accord. And I found it like before they left to do the gala, they were still on the trip. And so on the trip, that was one of the things that they said at the dinner, that Heavenly looked at their relationship. I don't remember her name, Dr. Ho. She's one of the new girls on the show. I don't know if she's a friend. They don't have a friend. She's a cast member. I don't know her, but they need to go back to their village. I'm sick of I'm sick of you, Michaela. Michaela, I love you, Michaela. You crack me up. But no, yeah, so Heavenly was like, yeah, you know, and then to see Heavenly's husband was like, yeah, I absolutely agree with him. Like, I feel like a woman should be, there's certain traditional things that I expect from a woman and stuff like that. And Heavenly was all down for that. So you go ahead and you be in the kitchen, girl. I get it. And you know, some people like traditional situations. You know, I get it. Some people like to be more domesticated, and you know, that's fine. I'm not judging that. I just thought that was really interesting that she looked at that their relationship and gave them a compliment, and especially with their new, when she was so horrible to Sweet Tea when she first came in, you know. But I'm really interested in seeing what the reunion's going to be like. I saw the clip, and it looks like it's going to be a hot mess, y'all. It really is. It's going to be a hot mess, and I'm low key here for it. I am low key here for it. I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be bad in a good way. Okay, I think it's going to be a crap show. I saw Quad crying on the upcoming trailer. I want to know who made Quad cry. Okay, because I still think what y'all did, all y'all. That's one thing. Now, there's times where I don't like Quad, but what y'all did to Quad was not cool. But at the same time, Quad, if we talking real talk, that's what you did to Mariah. But we're gonna leave that alone. Everybody's getting their karma this year. I just feel like, that's just, anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed Married to Medicine this week. Again, I'm going to do a watch hour this week. So you guys make sure you go into Patreon. I'm going to do a watch hour specifically with Kwame Speaks on Potomac and Miami. I may film it tonight. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to do a watch hour because I need to catch up on Miami. And I might do a watch hour on Thursday evening with Miami and watch it with you guys because, let's watch it. Because the new episode comes on tomorrow anyway, and it comes on Peacock TV on Thursdays. So we'll check it out. But yeah, y'all, make sure you guys come back for tonight's show for Kwame Speaks Live, because I'm going to be doing a conversation. We're going to have a conversation on Top 3 Tuesdays. We're going to talk about Diddy, who ran through the city. We're going to revisit some things. Some things popped up and dropped through today. We're going to touch lightly on that because we're going to also cover, recap the Wendy Williams documentary, and talk about my views, my findings on it, and what I feel we should be watching out for, any concerns that are going on with that. And we're going to be talking about the Yolanda and Selena, the Yolanda Saldivar, the Yolanda Saldivar documentary. And I have some things that I want to drop to you guys. I think sometimes we forget. And I did my good research. And I hope that whoever is the prosecutor or whoever's going to be reviewing her case next year, because she's up for parole, whoever's going to be reviewing her case will look at tonight's footage and my case, and why she should stay her behind in jail for the rest of her natural-born demonic life. Right. But all is well. I'm going to see you guys tonight. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful... Hold on one second. Dr. Holt said, my mama saw that clip of her crying and was like, who made my Sora cry? Aw. Shout out to Mama Holt. All right, y'all. We love you guys. Take Take care, stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Also, me and Mona will see you guys in the morning for Pyro Power Hour morning show, okay? Love you guys. Peace out. Stay blessed.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.